Hi guys, welcome to A Touch of Film. Hope everyone is well and being cautious with everything that's going on in the world, and I hope that you're all safe. Thank you very much to everyone who's been watching the streams on Friday. Last week we had Eric from the Asian movie enthusiast, and we were talking about 70s movies, which was absolutely amazing. I mean, there was a few titles in there that I didn't know, Dion didn't know, and Eric didn't know, so it was really cool. And there's a few titles that I really want to catch up on, to somehow finding a way to see these movies, which is absolutely fun. Everyone that comes in and watches it and comments and during the stream, I mean, it was nearly 5 hours this stream. It was just, we were having the same people from the start to finish, so it's really fun. Everyone's getting involved, and you know, it's just great to have these streams. This week we will be talking about 80s cinema with our guest YouTuber Nazarin Prod, who is a really cool up and coming YouTuber. His taste in films is impeccable. I really love his taste in films, so it'd be awesome to talk with him about 80s cinema. So we're each going to pick 10 titles. So far I'm down to about 18 on my list, so I need to take it down, have some honourable mentions. And from what we had in the 70s, we were all picking each other's titles, so it's nice to have an extra few on there. So today I've got some Japanese titles which I've picked up. Some of these are limited, one of them is a limited edition, let's say 2 are limited editions, and I've just picked some of these up in like sales, and one I picked up from abroad. So they're Japanese titles, all European. 3 of them are from the UK. Sorry, I'm sweating a little bit. It is so hot. Temperatures are crazy in the UK right now, especially in London. So let's start off with The Morning Forest. This is directed by Naomi Kawasa, sorry, and it's really we have this leading lady in this, played by Machiko Ono, who plays a sort of like a care home nurse who is taking care of this gentleman who's suffering from dementia. She's just lost her husband. I think it's her husband, or it's her son. I think it's her son, sorry. And he has lost his wife, and it's really 2 people who are just in mourning, and one day she's taking care of him, and he just goes running off into this forest, and it's just like this nice little journey with these 2 characters. Really stunning scenery. I mean, Kawasa, she did Sweet Bean, which was such a beautiful film, and the scenes that she did with the cherry blossom, this is like a lot of greenery, and it just looks so stunning. So that is The Morning Forest. This is released by Eureka Masters of Cinema, quite easy to get hold of. Next up we have the Shinya Tsukamoto 3 titles. You have The Killing, which came out last year. You have Haze and 2 other shorter films, about 45 minutes long. You've got Haze and the Adventures of Denji Kozo, which is 2 old, well no, Haze isn't that old, but yeah. Killing, I've spoken about this film previously. It was one of my favourite films of last year. A samurai movie. It's a very different to see Tsukamoto do that sort of film. Haze is about it stars Shinya Tsukamoto as this man who's just woken up in like this really confined concrete space, and he's got a wound in the abdomen, and it's just really dark and quite scary. And Denji Kozo is just a madcap film about this young boy who's has like a telephone pole growing out of his back, which is just mad. yeah, so it's the 3 films. You have audio commentaries on these, as well as a Tsukamoto interview before killing. The artwork in this is really nice. I like that cover, and the actual artwork there is really nice. It's a 2-disc title. I mean, these are 45 minutes each, and the killing is a feature-length film, really. So that is a Tsukamoto set. For everyone in the US, you have got probably you are so lucky. The Arrow Tsukamoto set is just stunning. It looks so cool. Really jealous of that. Next up, it's a German digibook. It is Why Don't You Play in Hell, directed by Shion Sono. It's really hard to get this movie on any Blu-ray because it's like completely out of print. Stars Jun Kunimura, who plays a leader of a yakuza. His daughter is like an up-and-coming actress, but there's like so many characters in this, and there's so many little stories. You have this group of filmmakers in there who are just trying to make the greatest film ever made, and you've got a rival yakuza who's obsessed with Kunimura's daughter. You've got another young man who's been told to play the who's been forced into directing the film, but at gunpoint. This is a digibook, so it's quite cool. Nice artwork in there. It's not English friendly, but you've got like Shion Sono's filmography in there, which is really cool. A few stills from the film, but yeah, really cool, crazy, madcap, violent action movie in some ways. Yeah, and that is the Why Don't You Play in Hell. So I picked this up from Amazon.de. Really recommend this for anyone if you can get hold of it. It came in, I think, 2-3 other artworks, so yeah, definitely worth checking out. Why Don't You Play in Hell, Shion Sono. Next up is a new release from Eureka. Is Quiddaan. I've spoken about this film before. An amazing anthology film with 4 like ghost stories in a way. It's directed by Masaki Kobayashi, one of the greatest Japanese directors of all time. Kobayashi has done absolute great masterpieces. Harakiri is one of my favourite films of all time, and this has got a really great cast. I mean, 2 big standouts. You've got Tetsuro Nakadai, who is one of the greatest Japanese actors, sorry. And this edition, I mean, I have the Criterion, but I just wanted to, you know, it's fully extras because I love this film so much. You have got a 2K restoration. I've not checked it out yet to compare it to the Criterion. You've got interviews, Kim Newman, a film critic on there. You've got Shadowing, a video essay. You've got a 100-page book-bound essay book, which is awesome. Look at this. Just amazing to have like an essay book on there. Such a great film. Oh, just saw a still in there of Rentaro Mikuni, who stars in one of the ghost stories in there. And my favourite part of this is In a Cup of Tea, where it's like this guy's drinking a cup of tea and he sees like a face in there, which is just, oh, it's terrifying, but it's really great movie. And this image is so iconic. I mean, Masters of Cinema had the DVD of it, released quite a few years ago. That I think is out of print, and I've been waiting for something like this. I thought Criterion would release it, but for Masters of Cinema to do it, I'll always support Masters of Cinema when it comes to titles I love, because it's a UK distributor, and they just do such great work on all their titles. So yeah, that's my little modest Japanese title pickup. I would definitely recommend, if you can get a chance to see any of these films, please guys, try and get hold of an edition of Why Don't You Play in Hell, because I mean, we're talking a lot of Shion Sono on the streams every Friday. It seems like everyone is sort of falling in love with his films and falling in love with his films, because we've got Dion, who's on this like quest of Shion Sono movies, and Nazarin Prod recently has been doing a lot of reviews of his films, so definitely check out his channel. I'll leave the link below, and he will be on the stream on Friday at 8 o'clock UK time, 8 PM sorry. So yeah, make sure you tune in for that, because they are great fun at the moment, and leave a chunk of time to watch the stream, because I think the shortest one we've done is 3 hours, and the longest is like nearly 5 hours. So yeah, make sure you get your rest in, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Comment below, click like, hit that subscribe button, and click the bell button to be alerted for our stream. Until then guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take it easy.